there, I'm Gary Pope. I'm one of the co-founders here at Kids Industries. We make family brands stronger with insight, strategy and creative. In this little series, there are 5 themes of childhood today that we feel really strongly about. They're recurrent themes in our work and in our daily conversations. Education, child safeguarding, mental health, the right to play and sustainability. And today I want to share some thoughts with you about sustainability, and one of the reasons for that is that we are incredibly proud at KI to be sponsoring the Sustainability in Licensing Conference, which is on the 24th of June. If you've not got a ticket, please go get one. I also want to recognise the commitment to a sustainable licensing industry that Helena Stouffer-Mansell has led, so thank you, Helena. If you've not got your tickets, please go get one. URL on the screen now. Always want to say that. Amazing. Got it? Written it down? Fantastic. Please go. It'll be amazing. So, on to some of the amazing things that our young people, children and parents are doing to foster a sustainable future. But first, the fear. In the UK, almost a third of parents have admitted to throwing away toys in good working order because their children have finished playing with them. And I bet that number is even higher in reality. Some reports say that as much as 80% of all toys around the world end up in landfill, incinerators, or of course, our oceans. We know that Generation Z and Generation Alpha have been recognised now as the most vocal and activist to date. Media literacy and device access have given them platforms unlike any other children in history. They're calling for more education on climate change right around the world. In my home country of the UK, 2.5 million 17-year-olds have asked to see increased teaching on this very issue in school. Now, when I first started working with children and we talked about the jobs that we wanted to do when we grow up, it was to be a police officer, a pilot, a librarian, maybe an archaeologist like Dora's mum, or a doctor. Then, of course, it was to be a YouTuber, only to be surpassed by the unflinching need to be an influencer, which, of course, is simply a YouTuber, but sounds a bit more professional. But the world is changing. Need could be shifting to purpose. In a recent survey, making a difference had a bigger influence on kids' career choices at 55% than making money at 31%, or fame at just 7%. I mean, this is an incredible change, and the most wonderful thing, the interesting thing, is that what children want to be when they grow up has shifted back to what we might think of as traditional. Doctors, vets, architects, they're all there, but the difference you make is more significant than the salary you make. 70% of kids claim to do at least 3 environmentally friendly things every day, such as recycling or choosing a green method of transport. A sustainable culture is forming. But the thing about sustainability is that sometimes it's not easy or cheap. And if you've got little money and 3 children to feed, you'll forgo the sustainability in favour of bread on the table every single time, and quite rightly so. So sustainability is only possible in reality if it is accessible. And it is happening. This is the Young Planet app. And Young Planet works by letting parents list a range of unwanted items such as toys, books, clothes, baby equipment, and connects them with people who do want those things. It started in Hackney in London by the parents of 3 children, and just last year it had over 35,000 users across the UK. Children grow out of things so quickly. Initiatives like this give old toys a new lease of life. It's all a bit Sunnyside, but without the terrible furnace bit at the end. The types of products that families consume can be perfect additions to the circular economy, and families really are a group that need to get behind sustainability principles if we're going to make it work. And so initiatives need to be accessible, just like Young Planet. Now, our children and the reuse of toys is nothing new. Communities have always done this, but now it is just much bigger and potentially more accessible, maybe. But new toys will always be important. No new toys means no elves. And no elves, well, we know what that means. Anyway, of course, Lego are industry leaders in this game. In 2020, the Lego Group announced it will be making a deeper commitment to sustainability, pledging to reduce its carbon emissions by 37% by 2032. This target includes emissions from the brickmaker's own operations and its supply chain. Real leadership. No wonder Lego is probably the best toy company in the world. Now, another is Brainstorm Toys. Now, they've recently launched a sustainable collectible called Yugi. Now, Yugi is amazing because you get to build your own 3D models. Lovely, simplifies miniature animal collectibles. Wonderful things. It looks like it might actually be quite a thing for Christmas. But the important thing is that it's made from biodegradable card with natural, eco-friendly ink and non-toxic glue. And it's not just the challenger brands. Mattel's new toy recycling initiative is a massive step in the right direction. Mattel Playback is a program designed to recover and reuse materials from old products in the manufacturing of new toys. Fantastic. They give free shopping labels online to package and send the old Mattel toys back to the company. They'll be collected, separated, the materials all pulled apart, processed and recycled. Products that can't be recycled, well, they'll be downcycled and used to create other forms of energy. Wonderful. Of course, we've had toy share schemes and toy libraries for quite a while, but I do think that the people that really need these services aren't necessarily the primary users of it. Access, again, as with so many things, has been the issue, but I think we are getting there, and I'm feeling really buoyant about moving toward a sustainable future. They say that brands only act when consumers tell them to. Well, it appears the children are speaking and the brands are listening. Just think how many more kids could get hold of some lovely toys if there is a system in place. And these systems are coming. We do need to make less and use more. And actually, this is starting to happen. Maybe it means that Kids Industries will have less new product development projects to work on. But given 75% of jobs that children will do when they get older don't actually exist yet, I reckon we'll find ourselves busy helping brands do things that will help the children learn to do the things that they never thought they could do. Sustainability is important because it is necessary for our children. It'll all work out just fine in the end if we think about the children first. And I should say that our monthly newsletter, which is focused on sustainability, is out there now, and you can get that by signing up here. Again, it's on the screen, the URL right there, kidsindustries.com. Thank you very much. Goodbye.